think of Ford in the movie Divergent, played by Theo James. And I think of him for obvious reasons, but we're not going to go into that today. So that leads me to my first word, which is divergent. Now, I've never been really along the lines of normal. When I was in middle school and elementary school, I was the only Asian kid in my grade. And that was hard times because everybody bullied me. And I'm laughing now, but it was actually pretty sad. And I'm actually kind of glad that I went through that hard time because it actually made me a stronger person. And my next word is gratitude. Now, we're always complaining about what we don't want and about what somebody else does, and we're always blaming fate or something along the lines like that. However, if you focus more on what you do have, you tend to get more of what you want, and you become a more happier person and a better person. So I want to focus on being more grateful about what I have so I can achieve more and open up my view on the world. Next is self-awareness. Now, first of all, this is one word. Don't call me out on this. But self-awareness has picked up a connotation. It's something along the lines as being self-conscious, being insecure. But self-aware in this sense is more like the people like Mother Teresa or Gandhi who actually connected themselves with their higher self, and they're able to separate themselves from their environment. As in the definition it states, to recognize oneself as an individual separate from the environment and other individuals, where you can tackle problems from a third person view rather than based on emotions. We all are very selfish. It doesn't matter if you're born in a rich or poor family, you grow up, you're born in this, like, the whole world revolves around you mindset. But the people who have influenced the world, like Walt Disney and Nelson Mandela, they have removed themselves from the equation of life, and they remove themselves from selfishness, and they're self-aware about how they're affecting the world, and I want to be like them. So, self-aware. And last of all, there's action. Now, there's a quote from Mr. Pirtle, reminded me of this word. So, action is very important. You know, I want to be more proactive. I want to stop procrastinating. Of course, most of us do. Action leads you to places that you wouldn't ever think of if you were just sitting there and on your laptop doing whatever you're doing. Action inspires growth. You know, entrepreneurs, they took action, they took risks, and that's what ultimately lead them to the millionaire lifestyle or changing the world. And action is very important because action pretty much makes everything that I've been talking about come into reality. I mean, if you have a book that you've been wanting to read and you haven't really picked up on it, but then when you actually go pick up on it, you actually start developing what you're reading in that book. Martin Luther King once said that you don't have to see the whole staircase, you just have to take the first step. Confucius said that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So I think action is very important in everything we do. So I have one question for you guys. What are you thankful for today? It's very important to write down 3 things that you're grateful for every day. You know, the video that we saw a few months ago, what they're saying is actually very true. It makes you feel better and it makes you a better person. Thank you.
That's cool.